Imagine a career where you're in demand, making six figures, and companies are just begging to join them, all while the world's scrambling to keep up. That's cybersecurity in 2025. And it's why now is why, and that's why now you need to get into it before it's too late. So picture this. You're working remotely, earning 80K to maybe 120K per year or more, solving real problems that keep businesses alive. No cubicle, no commute. You're just you on your laptop and the freedom to live your life on your terms. Maybe that's sipping a margarita on a beach in Cancun, maybe living in a villa in Bali, whatever floats your boat. These things are 100% possible with cybersecurity. So let's compare this first before we get into it to like other paths, right, that you could take. These are all tech related roles and other things you could choose from, right? So let's go ahead and get into it, right? So pretty commonly we have software development, digital marketing, graphic design, data analysis, or even just traditional IT support. And so a lot of people will recommend doing IT support and then working your way into cybersecurity. I don't think it's really necessary. And honestly, by the end of this year, all that is going to be replaced by AI. I mean, they already have chatbots that know everything about the company, all the documentation. So people can just ask it a question whenever they need help and it'll be able to help them. Now, obviously, AI is not able to like reset passwords or like accept calls yet. So that's something that's probably still going to be around for the next 2 or 3 years. But I mean, if you just take a look at these 5 industries, AI is literally going to replace these in the next 2 to 5 years. Software development, coding AI like Claude, those people are already literally creating entire software as a service applications in one weekend with like very little or no code experience. Obviously, if you have coding experience, you're going to be able to do this a lot quicker because it's just going to excel your ability and make you more efficient. So software development, down the drain. It's going to be owned by AI or people that are using AI to get into this field. Digital marketing, I'm sure if you don't know, AIs are already being able to get to the point where you can generate like AI clones, you can generate AI videos, all this stuff. Graphic design, same thing. Data analysis, AI is just infinitely better and won't make mistakes. Traditional IT support, not yet, but it's getting there. So, like, why is cybersecurity better? Like, why should you get into it over any of those other roles, or maybe something simple, like, I don't know, retail management, I don't know, something like that, right? Well, it outshines the other paths because it combines, all this demand that's out there right now. Like right now, we have like 4 or 5 jobs for every one person to fill, and cybercrime's on the rise. Every single year, cybercrime is literally increasing, and every day a company gets hacked, maybe even multiple companies, and this costs trillions. So, with and also the bad guys never take a day off, unlike the good guys, right? So they're always going to be attacking. Businesses are always going to need security solutions and people who understand how to secure systems and how to work alongside AI. That's going to be important too, and make sure the AI is secure as well. And so unlike software development, saturation, or digital marketing's volatility, cybersecurity offers a clear, urgent need. Companies can't function without it. And even the World Economic Forum is projecting that this is going to be one of the highest growing industries between now and 2030. And it skips the creative unpredictability of graphic design and the slower climb of data analysis or IT support and remote work options. All these other ones, well, they do offer remote work options besides like IT support. You probably have to be on premises most of the time. But a lot of these are capped out, especially graphic design, data analysis, and traditional IT support. They're going to be capped out at like probably 60, 70K unless you're freelancing, which then you can maybe go up more. But cybersecurity can make all the way up to like $250,000 a year towards the upper management executive side of cybersecurity, or owning your own consulting or agency. But a lot of people aren't in it for that. Most people just want to make 80K remote, chill on a beach, sipping margaritas, living somewhere where it costs you $1,000 a month to live, and the rest of the money you can do whatever the hell you want with it. And that's why I'm here. I'm here to teach you guys how to do that. And so this starter kit is aimed at not only helping you get better and get there in 6 months, but also be able to land the role. But furthermore, the World Economic Forum jobs report, and I'll actually pull it up over here in a second. So it says cybersecurity roles are among the top 10 fastest growing jobs globally through 2030. Cybercrime is costing trillions of dollars now, around 10.5 trillion annually by some estimates, and companies can't hire fast enough. And also, there's compliance things and breaches. The companies have to pay fines or even settlements to people who are affected by these breaches if they're not secure. So not only are you helping people's data stay safe, but you're protecting companies and their money by preventing them from getting hacked. But let's pull up the job report here. So you can see fastest growing and declining jobs by 2030. Here's AI and machine learning. It's actually top 3. But then we have security management specialists right here growing at around 50% over the next 5 years. So, and you can see, all information security analysts is also on here as well, DevOps engineers. So, security is definitely top of mind here. So, going back to it, the benefits of working in cybersecurity, right? Hackers are never going to stop hacking. Right? So there's always going to be a job for us. There's always going to be demand for people who are working in cybersecurity, securing systems, making sure companies are safe. Remote work is pretty common in the cybersecurity industry, although I have been noticing a turn into hybrid work. However, there's still a good amount of jobs that are fully remote and you're able to do whatever you want to do on them. And entry-level roles starting anywhere from 65 to maybe 80K on the top side, and 2 years into cybersecurity you could be making 150 plus. Within 1 year you could be 6 figures. So it's pretty crazy the growth that you can see in this industry if you dedicate yourself to it, you grind, you upskill, and you just have a clear path forward. And that's what I'm trying to give you guys, is the clear path forward, so you don't waste that much time and you can make a serious life change in just 6 months. So salary ranges, right? So security analyst is what most entry-level roles are going to be. So you're pretty much going over alerts, making sure they're not malicious, and then if they are, escalating them to the appropriate team member, etc., etc. These usually start around 70 to 80K. Then we got penetration testers, which is actually another type of cyber role, but those can start from anywhere 80 to 120K. If you want to get into management, it's 130K up, but you don't need to be a manager to make 130K up. You could be like a cybersecurity engineer, you could be a identity and access management engineer, GRC, governance, risk and compliance. There's a lot of roles out there that you can do, make 6 figures. But management is the easy route to 6 figures for sure. And the coolest part too is you don't have to spend $150,000 on a degree to get into cybersecurity, right? And so here's a realistic timeline that you can expect. So in my roadmap, 0 to 80K per month, I put down 6 months, right? And so if you just spend 10 to 15 hours a week doing everything that roadmap tells you to do, you will be at a point where you will be able to start applying to jobs. Heck, you could probably even start doing it 3 months before the 6 month mark, as long as you have the right certifications, and all the certifications that you need to get are in there as well. So if you focus, you could definitely be job ready in 6 to 12 months. And the first step video is going to lay this out, exactly what you need to do. And also the roadmap is going to be your map, right? You're just going to want to use that, stick to it, look at it every day, and make sure that you understand what is happening. So that's it for the why you need to get into cybersecurity. Now, I'll see you guys in the next video for the skills you need. All right, peace.